Beauty lies not in the body, but in the practices of the soul. Marcus Aurelius.
In the vast tapestry of human connections, where threads of fate intertwine with the weavings of wisdom, there exists a curious phenomenon, often observed yet seldom understood through the reflective lens of philosophy. Today, we delve into the enigmatic allure of seasoned souls, exploring why, through the discerning eyes of Stoic thought, young women might gravitate towards the company of older men. Imagine, if you will, a time-worn philosopher, his beard as gray as the wisdom that dances in his aged eyes, venturing into the world of modern courtship. What secrets of the heart and mind might he unveil, using nothing but the tools of reason and experience? Join me as we traverse this intriguing landscape, blending ancient Stoic principles with the intricate dance of contemporary relationships. This is not merely a journey of understanding, but an odyssey that bridges the old with the new, inviting laughter and enlightenment along the way. Let us begin, as all great philosophers do, with a curious and open mind. In our quest to uncover the Stoic reasons behind the allure of older men, let us first consider the venerable pillars of stability and wisdom. Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches the mastery of oneself through reason and virtue, holds these qualities in high esteem. It is in the serene halls of an older man's soul, where we often find these attributes firmly rooted. Imagine, if you will, the seasoned wisdom of an aged philosopher, a mind tempered by the trials and triumphs of life, much like steel forged in the fire of experience. This wisdom is not merely academic but deeply practical, guiding him through the turbulent waters of life with a calm and steady hand. It is this tranquility and foresight that draw others to him, like moths to a gentle flame that promises warmth without the peril of a burn. Humor me with a whimsical comparison. Envision the emotional landscape of a younger man as akin to a chariot race in ancient Rome, wild and unpredictable, with chariots often careening off course. In contrast, the older man's emotional stead steers more closely to a calm, well-plotted carriage ride through the countryside. He has learned to hold the reins of his passions, not with repression, but with the understanding and moderation that come from a life well reflected upon. This Stoic stability and wisdom are not merely about personal tranquility. They radiate outward, influencing all who come into their orbit. Young women, in their pursuit of a partner who can offer not just affection but also guidance and understanding, may find an older man's well-grounded nature not just comforting but deeply attractive. He offers a sanctuary of rationality and insight, a testament to a life lived with purpose and thought. Thus, in our exploration of age-disparate attractions, we find that the Stoic appreciation for wisdom and emotional stability is paramount. It is these qualities that often make older men particularly enchanting to those who seek not just a partner, but a philosopher king in their personal life, a guide through the complexities of existence. As we venture further into the Stoic exploration of why young women might prefer the companionship of older men, we encounter the pragmatic virtue of financial security. Stoicism, while often perceived as a philosophy that eschews material excess, does not disregard the importance of practicality and preparedness in leading a virtuous life. Consider the Stoic perspective on wealth. It is not wealth itself that is valued, but rather the freedom and stability it can provide. This allows one to live according to virtue, without the distractions and distresses of financial instability. An older man often embodies this Stoic ideal, having had more time to build a foundation of financial stability. He has navigated the economic tempests of life and has emerged not just unscathed, but often thriving. Let us paint this concept with a stroke of humor. Imagine a Stoic in ancient times, perhaps a senator or a scholar, meticulously saving his denarii, not for lavish feasts or ostentatious displays, but for the serene assurance that he can provide for himself and contribute wisely to the needs of his community. Now, transpose this image to the modern world. Instead of a coin purse, he might have a well-balanced investment portfolio. The essence of his approach remains the same: a steadfast preparation for the future, ensuring a life of substance and minimal disruption. Financial security, thus, is not about the opulence that money can buy, but the peace of mind it offers. It is this peace that allows a man to pursue the higher virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. For a young woman, the attraction to an older man who has achieved this financial equanimity is not merely about the comfort of material security. It is also about the allure of a partner who can navigate life's practicalities with Stoic wisdom, someone who sees wealth as a tool for living rightly and helping others, rather than an end in itself. In this light, financial security becomes a canvas upon which a Stoic paints his life's philosophy, a demonstration of prudence, foresight, and the capacity to provide stable ground not just for himself, but for those he holds dear. This is a compelling reason why the calm harbor of an older man's financially secure world might attract the vibrant sails of youth, seeking not just shelter from the storm, but a wise captain to navigate it. Continuing our exploration through Stoic lenses, let us now consider the tranquility that older men often bring into relationships, a quality deeply resonant with the Stoic pursuit of inner peace. Stoicism teaches us the value of maintaining a calm spirit in the face of life's tumults, a virtue that older men tend to embody more distinctly than their younger counterparts. Visualize, for a moment, the emotional landscape of a typical younger man, perhaps vibrant but also akin to a bustling marketplace, noisy, chaotic, and filled with the fervor of conflicting desires and passions. In contrast, the emotional realm of an older man resembles a serene garden, cultivated over years of introspective practice and philosophical discipline. He has weathered many storms and, in doing so, has learned how to remain calm under pressure, how to steer clear of unnecessary drama. To inject a bit of humor into this Stoic ideal, imagine a scenario where a young man reacts to a trivial disagreement as if he were a Greek actor in a tragedy, donning a mask of horror at the slightest provocation. In contrast, the older man responds with the measured calm of a seasoned philosopher, perhaps raising an eyebrow in amusement, embodying the Stoic maxim that not every action demands a reaction. This Stoic serenity is not merely about emotional suppression. Rather, it is about understanding which battles are worth fighting and which are distractions from a meaningful life. It's about recognizing that most storms pass, and often, the wisest action is no action at all. This mindset reduces the drama inherently present in relationships, as the older man navigates conflicts with a focus on resolution and harmony, rather than victory. Thus, for a young woman, the appeal of an older man might lie in this promise of a less dramatic, more stable partnership. She perceives in him not just a lover or a companion, but a tranquil harbor away from the chaotic seas of youthful indecision and drama. His presence suggests a life where discussions replace arguments, where calm reasoning supplants heated confrontations. In essence, the Stoic maturity of older men provides a foundation for relationships that are not just romantic, but also rational and serene, mirroring the tranquil gardens of their well-tended souls. This is yet another compelling Stoic reason why young women might find themselves drawn to the seasoned charm of older partners. As we delve deeper into the Stoic principles that may explain why young women are drawn to older men, the concept of clear priorities emerges as a crucial factor. Stoicism teaches the importance of understanding one's values and aligning one's actions with them, a practice that tends to be more refined in older individuals through years of self-reflection and experience. Imagine the life of a man who has spent decades honing his virtues, much like a sculptor chiseling away at marble to reveal the form within. Over time, this man has come to distinguish with clarity what truly matters in life, be it integrity, family, wisdom, or philanthropy. This discernment is akin to navigating through a forest, knowing exactly which path leads to open, sunlit clearings. Inject a touch of humor into this concept. Picture a younger man at a bustling market, overwhelmed by the array of choices, dozens of olives, cheeses, and wines, each clamoring for attention. In contrast, the older man strolls through with a list, selecting only what he needs for a meticulously planned feast. He knows his preferences and his needs, avoiding the trivial distractions that do not serve his purpose. This clarity in priorities is immensely appealing, particularly in the context of relationships. It promises a partnership that is directed by mutual goals and shared values, rather than whims and fleeting desires. An older man with clear priorities is like a captain who navigates his ship with a steady hand and a sure course, providing reassurance that he can lead a relationship through calm and storm alike. For a young woman, the attraction to an older man who understands his priorities is multifaceted. It suggests a relationship where decisions are made thoughtfully, where life's big questions are approached with consideration and care, not impulsiveness. This maturity in prioritizing what truly matters fosters a deeper, more meaningful connection, anchoring the relationship in a soil rich with purpose and mutual respect. Thus, the clear priorities of an older man do not merely signal a well-lived past. They also promise a well-planned future. They reflect a life led by the Stoic virtues of wisdom and justice, offering not just stability, but a profound depth that can greatly enrich a partnership. This, undoubtedly, is a compelling reason why the calm certainty of an older man's priorities might deeply resonate with young women seeking substantive, lasting relationships. As we continue to explore the Stoic reasons behind the allure of older men, we find that experience in relationships plays a significant role. Stoicism values the accumulation of knowledge and the application of learned wisdom, principles that older men often manifest in the realm of relationships through a refined understanding of companionship and emotional intelligence. Picture the seasoned journey of an older man in the realm of love and relationships, akin to a seasoned navigator charting courses across varied seas. Each relationship, with its joys and challenges, has been a voyage from which he has gleaned insights, much like a philosopher gathers truths from life's encounters. This wealth of experience equips him with a nuanced understanding of how to nurture a relationship, how to communicate effectively, and how to resolve conflicts with compassion and clarity. Inject a touch of humor by imagining this as a software update process, where a young man's relationship skills might be at version 1.0, the older man has undergone numerous updates to Relationship OS 10.0, each version improving on the last, fixing bugs, and enhancing performance. This humorous analogy underscores how experience can refine a person's ability to connect and share deeply, making him more adept at managing the emotional dynamics that are crucial to a healthy relationship. This experience is not merely about accumulating years, but about growing in emotional sophistication. The older man has learned to listen not just to respond, but to understand. He recognizes the importance of small gestures and the value of giving space when needed. His previous relationships have taught him about the importance of compromise, the art of patience, and the wisdom of picking battles wisely. For a young woman, the appeal of an older man's relationship experience can be profound. It promises a level of depth and understanding that can be hard to find in those who have not walked the path of commitment as extensively. She sees in him not just a partner, but a guide, someone who has navigated the complex territories of the heart with grace and can offer sage advice drawn from real scenarios rather than theoretical ideals. In summary, the seasoned relationship experience of older men can be a beacon for young women seeking stability and depth in a partner. This experience, viewed through the lens of Stoic wisdom, speaks not only of past journeys, but also of the capacity to embark on new ones with a clear vision and a compassionate heart. Such is the promise held within the tales of love lived and learned, a treasure trove of emotional intelligence that enriches both the bearer and the beholder. As we explore further the Stoic virtues that may draw young women to older men, the appreciation of the present moment stands out as a significant and attractive quality. Stoicism teaches us to live in accordance with nature, embracing the present and recognizing the value of each moment. Older men, through their extensive experiences and maturity, often embody this principle more deeply than their younger counterparts. Consider the older man as a seasoned philosopher who, through years of contemplation and life experiences, has learned the art of being fully present. Unlike the hurried pace that often characterizes the youth, he understands that life is not a race but a journey to be savored. Each moment holds potential for joy, learning, and connection, and he is adept at capturing these opportunities. To add a layer of humor, imagine a scenario where a young man and an older man are on a date with the same woman, but at different times. The young man, distracted by his phone, misses the subtle nuances of the conversation, while the older man, fully present, engages deeply, noticing the light reflecting in her eyes, the warmth of the laughter, and the depth of the dialogue. The contrast not only highlights the older man's ability to appreciate the moment, but also turns it into a playful comparison between a smartphone's fleeting notifications and the timeless depth of genuine human interaction. This ability to appreciate the moment is deeply appealing in a relationship. It suggests a partner who will not only be physically present, but emotionally and intellectually engaged. He values the quality of time spent together, making his companion feel seen, heard, and truly appreciated. This quality enriches interactions, making them more meaningful and profound. For a young woman, the allure of being with someone who cherishes each moment and prioritizes the richness of the present over the distractions of the transient can be compelling. It speaks of a mature emotional landscape where the depth of experience translates into a capacity for deep appreciation of beauty, of character, and of shared experiences. In essence, the older man's Stoic ability to live in the moment and treasure the subtleties of life is not just a reflection of personal growth. It is also a profound invitation to a relationship that values depth and presence. This appreciation of the moment is a gentle but powerful reason why young women might be drawn to older men, seeing in them not just partners for today, but companions for a deeply experienced and savored life journey.
As we conclude our exploration of the Stoic reasons why young women may find older men particularly appealing, it is clear that the virtues we have discussed are not merely traits but are reflections of a profound philosophical journey. Stability and wisdom, financial security, a reduction in drama, clear priorities, rich relationship experience, and a deep appreciation of the moment, these attributes, cultivated over the years, distinguish older men in the realm of relationships. Each of these qualities draws from the core principles of Stoicism: wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Older men often exemplify these virtues through the very fabric of their being, having integrated life's lessons into a harmonious whole that resonates with the calm and rational ideals of Stoicism. It is this integration that makes them not just partners but guides, companions who offer not only love but also wisdom and stability. To inject a final note of humor, let us imagine the ancient Stoic philosopher Socrates, with his notorious reputation for challenging the status quo, navigating the modern dating scene. With a twinkle in his eye and a lifetime of philosophical insight, he might just be the ultimate catch, embodying the timeless appeal of a soul refined by years of thoughtful living. In this light, the connection between young women and older men can be seen as more than a mere preference for age or maturity. It is, at its core, a gravitation towards a Stoic serenity, a desire for relationships that are not only romantic but also deeply rooted in the virtues that make life both meaningful and fulfilling. Thus, as we reflect on these Stoic reasons, we find that the allure of older men goes beyond superficial attributes, reaching into the depth of philosophical and emotional maturity. It is a call to all who seek relationships to consider not just the outward qualities of a partner but the inner virtues that truly enrich a shared life. This philosophical approach to relationships, imbued with humor and wisdom, not only enlightens but also entertains, offering a Stoic guide to love that transcends age and time.